I don't know what to say, except Shanny took Cobb's passing as an opportunity too. Grief, grift, and play victim again. She had this video monetized. There are no kids, by the way. She gave them away. Eat crap, Shanny. I hope you also get dragged for this.
Hi, Panam. Hi, Poetic. Hey, guys. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go with this video, to tell you the truth, because it's just an amalgamation of just emotions and like, I've been gone for a few days because I got an infection in my jaw. My jaw got swollen. I really didn't want to talk. It was very painful. You know, this vitamin D deficiency has thoroughly killed my teeth, and it caused a horrible infection. And it was just painful, and I know it was caused by fucking saltine crackers, and that pisses me off too, because it's like, are you kidding me? I can't even eat saltine crackers now without being in severe pain. Okay, I get it. So I've been basically living on soup and sandwiches, like soft shit. But that's not why I'm sad. It's not why I'm mad. I'm sad because, as you heard, King Cobra passed away. And it's like really eating me up, and I've been watching videos of his and laughing and just like really just thinking like, God damn, this kid was only like 34 years old. He was only 34 years old. And seeing his father Clint cry the way he did over losing his son, you know, and I'm like, of course, as a mother, I'm like thinking about my sons. And crying, and Jason's next to me and he's crying, and you know, like, when you watch his content, you know, a lot of people prejudge him about the way he looks, and always have, but when you watch him, you see this human vulnerability, and yet the sweetness with him, and then you see the alcoholism and how much of a plight that is, and it gets to my heart, you know. His father doesn't really know what Josh passed away of. They're doing an autopsy. He said it could be his appendix or his liver. What is known, though, with King Cobra is, guys, this is what makes me mad. Did you know these son of a bitches, after Ozzy died, they were sending him gallons of alcohol. And of course, he was drinking it. So it's like, I mean, come on, you know what he died of? Alcoholism, alcohol intoxication. It's going to come in the autopsy report, you know, knowing they were given gallons, and I'm just so frustrated because it's like I have an autistic son myself. I'm just thinking, you know, from my own point of view, you know, I have a son that's been bullied the majority of his life, just like Cobra. You know, I know he's very, you know, anti-alcohol, which is awesome. Never get into alcohol. Never. It's awful shit. And yeah, you know, I'm pissed off at his audience members. Knowing they were pumping him full of this booze, and to me, and my feeling, it's like, you killed him. You killed this guy with this enormous talent to entertain people. Maybe it was in weird ways, but he still was very funny, very charismatic. You know, he did things for his audience, and a lot of his audience loved him, and they're not responsible for that. But in my opinion, I think the people who are responsible were the ones pumping him full of the booze, and you killed him. And now there's not going to be any more King Cobra content. Now there's not going to be anything of him ever again. And whatever your communities are, you damn well know they're going to slowly dissipate. And when you're alone and you don't have that community backing you up, you're gonna find out, wow, I really harmed myself in the long run because I'm alone. Everyone thinks I'm an asshole for sending him all this booze. People think I'm a murderer because I am. I mean, like, you may think this is all fun and games now, but later down the line, you're certainly going to regret it. What you did to Cobes. What you did. And I don't blame his father wanting to delete all the content because what he said, fuck you. I get that statement. I would want to do the same. Like, fuck you. You ain't getting anything more from my son. You know, you've already took enough of his fucking life and sucked his soul out because you wanted to see an autistic person rage. That's why you gave him the alcohol, right? To see him rage? Pieces of shit. Like, this is one thing that, like, I don't know how many times I have gone over the do not purposely trigger people. It is cruel, and it could lead people to die. And there you go. Shanny's right again. Shanny's right again. Yeah, tempt the man with all this stuff of the booze that was controlling his life. Give it to him. You were doing the same thing to Jason, wanting him to drink himself to death too. Like that. My real question is, what the hell is wrong with the internet? Why do you choose the very vulnerable adults to go around to tempt, to cause to get into trouble, to persuade them to do stupid ass actions and impulsive things? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you think it's funny to see someone rage? And now you're going to have to live with this consequence, because there's going to be absolutely no more Cobra videos ever again because of your actions. Because you decided, hey, maybe we could get a rage out of Cobes if we feed him full of booze. Right after Ozzy died, when you knew it was going to be a tough time for him. Like, he had him by the freaking knuckles. And what do? Oh, let's encourage him more to drink. I mean, you see the last video he did, and he was talking about how he was throwing up, how he was puking, how he was sick all night. All night. Little did he know he was going through fucking organ failure. He probably should have gone to the hospital. Your phone is going off.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
Sorry.
That's okay. It happens. But I feel so angry at the internet for taking another person, another talent, another person away people loved. I just want to thank the internet for that, for doing that. I mean, how many people do you really want to bully to death? That's what I'm wondering. How many fucking people do you want to bully to death? How much is enough for you freaks out there with your sick fucking thoughts of wanting to manipulate people to see them explode? How many more? How much more? How many more lives? Huh? Before something's actually done about this shit. How many people do we have to lose? And every single time one of my YouTube family members passes, it really eats me up inside. It really eats me up inside. Because you know what the main reason was. You know, Life by Jen died. Oh, she was so fucking depressed, right? Why was she depressed? Because of people online. What does the internet not do? We didn't do anything. We don't know what you're talking about. We loved her. Fucking liars. What are you going to do when Foodie dies? You're going to lose your content. What are you going to do when Amber dies? You're going to lose your content. When I die, you know, you couldn't love us. No, you couldn't love us. No, judge us. And then love us after we die. But while we're alive, torture us. Mentally abuse us. Treat us like we're not human. That's what you decide to do, internet. Josh was a good guy, man. I know he said Hail Satan and, you know, Satanist and shit, but, like, he was a good guy. He didn't deserve the hate he got. And this is a believer in Christ saying this about a Satanist, that he did not deserve that hatred. He was just an autistic kid who just wanted to be loved. And that's what I saw in Josh, ultimately. Is a kid that just wanted to be loved. And that breaks my heart. Because I know there's so many unloved people on the internet. So many people are pointing their fucking fingers, but they don't think once what the pointing fingers can lead these people down, what road it'll lead them down. For Jen, life by Jen, death. For Cobra, death. Probably Foodie, me, and Amber Lynn, it's gonna be death. All because you wanted to get your lulz in. You didn't want to look at the human aspect. The deeper aspect of how it is to be a lulz cow on the internet. It's not fair. It's not fair. Those bastards who sent him alcohol to cause this, man. They should be dead. Not him. The people who bullied Life by Jen to death, they should be dead, not her. Because that's all these people want. They want to see someone's destruction, and they've seen so many people's destruction, and it's never good enough. They have to find some new victim to pick on. So my question is, who's going to be your new victim after Cobes? Who you going to choose? I know you guys are right now, all you fucking bitches in girl world are going toward Rosie and being like, oh, she's the new lulz cow. Because you can't fucking talk about yourself or something relevant. No, we gotta poke and cherry pick every goddamn thing someone has to say and make them look like monsters. Even though you're the true monsters, because you actually want to see someone's destruction. All these content creators, what do they say? I'm just living my life. I'm just showing you how my life is. But we're bad people, right? We're the scum of the earth, right? Better hold up mirrors in your faces and look in your dark pitted eyes and see what kind of murderers you are, because you are. You are. And Jesus will call you out on it too. Guarantee it. Jesus is going to look you straight in the eye and be like, you're a murderer in the heart. You don't believe me? Read the fucking Bible about murderers in the heart. It's when you think about it. It's when you hold it in your heart. It's when you take pleasure in seeing that person who you focus on as your victim. You see them suffer. And you like it. You sick fucks. You liked seeing Cobes have mental breakdowns. You enjoyed that. And you fed him full of booze till his body couldn't do it anymore. And now another goddamn talent on YouTube is dead. Pieces of shit. I'm done. I'm going to be doing some serious coping after this. Don't expect me to talk to the audience for a long time either. Because I just can't. Because after all this shit, I can't trust nobody. I'm just going to do gaming videos. Because it's all I can fucking mentally do. because I'm so upset with people that I'm just so morally outraged and infuriated. And I hope my real ones understand what I'm doing and not take offense to what I'm doing. You know I'm not talking about you, my real ones. The kind ones. The ones who treat me like I'm a person. Because I am a person. And so is Cobes. And so is Amber Lynn. And so is Chantel. And so is Life by Jen. We are people. Like you. We bleed red like you. We get vulnerable like you. We cry like you. We shit like you. We piss like you. We eat like you. Like I said, you might want to start looking in the mirror because I don't do shit like that to people. You enabled that man to death and I hate you for it. And I can't wait for God to kick your ass for it because you deserve it. Peace and Maranatha. Rip Copes. You're going to be very missed by a lot of people. I'm sorry they did that to you. But I'm still here and I'm going to keep fighting for content creators. And their right to make content without feeling depressed. And it kills their spirit. You already killed Amber's spirit. You damn well know it. You bitches.